Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of the Teach It Your Way podcast. Listen, I will not leave you guys without an episode this week. And so today we're going to discuss an exciting topic. What do teachers really mean when they say we need administrative support? Because every teacher has said this at some point. I just need admin to support me. But what does this actually mean? What it doesn't mean is that we expect administrators to solve every discipline issue or remove every challenging student from our classrooms. Teaching is our job, and we understand that. But what we don't mean is sending a student to the office only for them to return 10 minutes later with a juice box, a sticker, a bag of chips, I don't know, some Roblox, gift certificate or something, and a story about how they helped staple papers. At that point, you have accidentally turned the office into the hottest reward program in the building. And if students start asking, how do I get sent to the principal office today? Or the VP's office today, or the Dean of Discipline's office today, we may have a reward problem going on, a system problem going on right there. So real administrative support isn't about taking our side no matter what. It's being a partner. It's about being a partner. And sometimes that means asking us the tough questions. Sometimes it means coaching us. Sometimes it means helping us see another perspective. But it also means recognizing when classroom expectations have been repeatedly ignored and backing up teachers with consistent consequences and follow through. So, teachers, I know you don't want to spend your day writing referrals, detention slips. We just want to teach. Come on. We want classrooms where students know that expectations matter and that the adults in the building are working together and not sending mixed messages. I attended a conference this week, and that was one of the highlights, where they said the students know when administrators and teachers are not on the same page. They know when teachers and teachers are not on the same page. We're in the same book, we're in the same building, but we're not reading from the same page. And what happens is when you're reading from the same book, but you're reading from different pages and you're reading together, there's some amount of confusion right there. So we'll also talk about one of the biggest frustrations teachers have when every conversation starts with, well, what did you do as the teacher? That's a fair question, but in the right context. But the first assumption cannot be that the teacher is at fault, even after documenting interventions, parent communications, you name it, login, and using repeated classroom strategies. It can leave teachers feeling unsupported and undermined in their profession. And so, supporting teachers doesn't mean undermining or abandoning students. And supporting students doesn't mean undermining teachers. Both of them can exist at the same time. So I would want to have an honest conversation with administrators all over the world. If you're an administrator, definitely comment below and let me know, how do you support your students while still ensuring that you advocate for children? What is your discipline system like? Because discipline systems can unintentionally reward disruptive behavior, and administrators and teachers can work together to build classrooms where everyone can focus on learning. Because at the end of the day, the goal isn't to win per se against students. It is rather to create a system where teaching can take place, great teaching can take place, and that every child has the opportunity to succeed. And again, from that conference, I also learned that to provide that instruction and have that kind of system, it takes effort. So every student, every lesson, every time, administrators and teachers working together to ensure this common goal is met. And thank you so much for listening to another episode of the Teach It Your Way podcast with Taji.